BJ Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beem at the beautiful Renaissance Golf Club on the Scottish Golf Coast, Rich, and this is a strong opener.
It is. Scorecard yardage is 465 yards. You have to avoid that bunker down the left-hand side off the tee. You find the fairway. It opens up the green. That kind of sits caddy corner to the players for their second shot.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Setting up in the first cut here. Ah, absolutely flushed. And here we are with the third shot. That's incredible. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second. That should find the fairway. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Are you kidding me? And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The 5th hole, Reg, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Ooh. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 8 feet to the cup. Just didn't drop. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Oh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Nicely done. Getting ready to play their third. Yes, they've made it.
How about that, Luke? Chipping in for the eagle.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. I've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Now at -9 for the tournament. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here at the 10th. Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Judging it beautifully.
And now that finds him in first place. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And after that effort, they now lead this tournament with Bubba Watson behind in second place. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Second shot here on the 13th. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
This one's tracking.
Wonderful shot. And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson in second. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Come on, get down. 15 feet to the cup.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
And this one is for his par. Currently 14 under for the event.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Go on, get in the hole. He's made it for eagle. Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Should find the green here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots.
And that's a big-time victory at exactly the right time. Well done on capturing the Scottish Open.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance Club here in East Lothian, Scotland. An impressive victory on a challenging week indeed.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beem. What's this opening hole like?
Luke, what they're facing is an absolute gem of an opening hole. However, if a player takes driver out on this first tee, they better be sure. The water comes in the right-hand side pretty quickly, probably about 240, 250 off the tee. Layup short of that. Second shot has to carry the water once again, but to a massive undulating green. You can make birdie here, but par, still not a bad way to start off your day.
Let's get down to the action. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachlan Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing is a lot of excitement in the crowd. People love when the PGA Tour comes to Scotland. And if you open your eyes, you can see why. This is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens. And some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same green, which is kind of a hallmark of some of these old Scottish courses. These links fairways are rugged, to say the least. Hard to tell where some of these shots will end up after they come off the club face because of the undulation in the fairways. One other thing to be aware of is the pot bunkers. There are some really small ones out there as well, and they can be very sneaky. You never know where they might pop up. Luke, I love being in Scotland, love breathing in that crisp Atlantic air. Can't wait to see what happens on the course this week.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Teeing off here at the 5th. Where did that come from? That's not his style.
Pretty good shot there.
This putt will move them to 3 under par. That's signalling your intent. Go and get amongst it early. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Here we are at Lachlan Crossing, the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you're going to go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is 2nd. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Second shot here on the 8th. Oh, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. You liked that, didn't you? From about 200 yards out. This one might need to get down a little.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Ooh, right by the hole. That was pretty straightforward. Sitting at -8 for the tournament. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 12th. Yeah, that one's looking good. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. He's currently sitting in first place. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get on the green.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing, this 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad. That dog will hunt.
8 under for the day. Currently in top spot. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And after that top play, they currently hold top spot on the leaderboard with HV3 in second.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. And that's 8 birdies today. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Time to face a par 4 now.
Nicely done.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at a nice round number, 180 here.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Yeah, this ball's sitting up perfect. He's going to have a great lie. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Oh, come on. This would be a good one to hole. A chip for the tournament. This putt for him to win the event.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nice.
And what a way to win it. Lovely putt.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the 3M Open is about to start. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beem, who loves the state of Minnesota. It's where he picked up his 2002 PGA Championship title. TPC Twin Cities. Rich, your thoughts?
Luke, always enjoy coming back to visit Minnesota and this golf course. It's a lot of fun to play. It's not overly difficult. You can make birdies seemingly everywhere.
Certainly excited to see how today plays out, Rich. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Oh, come on, sit. And he's safely on the green with that shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Checking in on the standings now, and they're currently tied for first, alongside Jon Rahm. Yeah, that one will play. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Great looking shot, this. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, well played. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Oh, that's a ripper.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. The approach shot here, Rich, if you're going for the green. Bit of water there to the left, but is it a good one to get close?
I believe so, Luke. I don't see why you would not go for it if you have the firepower to get there. Again, though, just be a little bit cautious with your second shot, leaving it out to the right.
Ouch, that hurts. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Well struck. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, almost went in. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance. Oh, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. 7 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead, and that will take him to 6 under. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
That's frustrating. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The back 9 at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
A birdie putt awaits. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. That's tidy. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Go in. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And now that finds him in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 12th. Found the greenside rough. Still, not a bad spot. How close was that to going down? An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. That's 9 under par for the round. That's some good golf right there. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. And down it goes. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
This one's for birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Outstanding shot. High quality. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Sitting at minus 14 now for the event. The closing hole at TPC Twin Cities was really set up for a dramatic finish, Rich, and we've already seen that out here on tour.
This is where Matthew Wolff's career got started. A victory here by way of an Eagle 3. Can this player replicate that feat? This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
A chance to chip in here and snatch the title. And hand out the sticky tape and post-it notes. There's your 3M Open winner.
Coming here at TPC Twin Cities, what a performance indeed. Congratulations.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem.
Thanks, Luke. Looking forward to today's action.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Looking really good, this one. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an under par score.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Lining up the birdie putt here. That's pretty tidy. That's making a big statement here today.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Second shot here on the third. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. 13 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, how about that one?
This player is putting for fun.
Currently in first position. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in two, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Tapping in for the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
This one's tracking. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into setting up, hopefully, an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And that will take him to 7 under. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Oh, just missed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, you'll take that. An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
14-footer. just didn't drop. An opportunity to make their par. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. The back nine at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back nine with a birdie.
Putting for birdie here. That is hunting for the hole. Was on a good line. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
We've arrived at a par 4. That tee shot looks pretty good. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Needs this one to kick right. Playing within their comfort zone there. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Come on, ball. Come on.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee. And again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, one short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Quality shot, that one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. 7 feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That's inside the range.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
All right, one down. Let's see if they can. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
Classy performance this week by this player. Went out and got the job done. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here, and I'm joined by Rich Beam as we settle in for this event at Huckleberry Country Club. Rich, what are we getting into here at the first?
Luke, this opening hole of 478 yards, well, I can promise you this, it's no holiday. Deep bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, second shot slightly back uphill to a green that's not real wide, but is definitely deep. Missing those bunkers right and left around the green is a must. I have to say, this is one of the strongest opening holes on tour.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Pretty straightforward four-footer coming up here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Currently a couple under for the event. And this is a lovely time in the broadcast to head down to our man on the ground, John McCarthy, who's been striding the fairways all week. What are we in for at Huckleberry Country Club?
Well, Luke, we are in the forest this week. We got a nice inland course here at Huckleberry Country Club. That being said, there is room if you should miss the fairways. The forest doesn't really creep in like it does on some of the other courses on tour. The fairways tend to pinch in at the landing area quite a bit. Almost always a bunker combined with this pinching in of the fairway. So off the tee, got to be careful. Look out for the fifth hole, par 3 at almost 250 yards from the back tees. It's a monster. Things get more dramatic as you start the back 9 here. We have a big lake that starts to come in to play on holes 11 and 12. Lots of different things to worry about on this course, but I think the players out there are going to have some fun with it this week. Let's see what happens.
And we've arrived at a par 3. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Oh, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Handy effort, that one. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Putting for birdie. Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. And he's down there. You got to read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. That's nicely done. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now a par 5 hole awaits. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Opting for the 5-wood. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that will take him to 8 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated. It's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Currently 9 under for the round. Well, this 11th hole, Rich, at the Huckleberry Country Club makes you feel like there's a chance to get a birdie on the card.
Absolutely. I love this tee shot. Plays straight downhill. You see a picturesque lake in the background right there. So it's always difficult to judge exactly how far your tee shot's going to end up. Lay it up just a little bit more than you think in order to avoid that water. Second shot, continually downhill. Bunkers short and right of it. Not really going to come into play. Love this hole. Love the fact that birdie is a definite possibility.
Still in the lead now after that hole. On the tee of a par 3. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Not a bad line, this one. From around 120 yards here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Here we have a par 5. Great shot. Second shot here on the 14th. That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, stop it. What a shot. This putt here to get to 14 under the card.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. Atta boy, good shot. Second shot here on the 15th. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. A 7-footer right here. Super shot that. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
A chance to chip in here for all the glory. Oh, well played.
Great.
They've done it. Hold it for the victory, and it's not their first.
Absolutely. What a performance all week long. Hung tough. Love watching that guy play.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little